Based on the 2020 census, Oklahoma's number of U.S. representatives should remain unchanged at 5 seats.
But there's a chance the state could soon have an additional representative, a delegate, based on an agreement that's more than 180 years old. Alex Cameron has the details from our News on 6 Washington Bureau.
In the Cherokee Treaty of 1835, that's the treaty that removed the Cherokee Nation from its ancestral home in Georgia, the United States made several promises to the tribe, one of them being representation right here.
The treaty language is very plain. It says the Cherokee Nation shall have the right to a delegate in the House of Representatives when Congress shall make provision for the same.
And Cherokee Nation Principal Chief Chuck Hoskin Jr. says the time has come for Congress to make that provision.
And I'm a patient man. There needs to be more progress. There needs to be more action taken by this Congress, and we think we're getting close.
Chief Hoskin and Kim Teehee, the tribe's appointed delegate, were in D.C. this week trying to move the process along.
I am encouraged. I'm encouraged because we have gotten all the questions that have been thrown our way answered.
Perhaps the biggest question is on the notion of dual representation. Would the tribe's delegate be representing citizens who are already represented by members like Congressman Marquayne Mullen, a Cherokee himself?
That's a legit argument. Once we became a state in 1907, it didn't void out that treaty, but the delegation was to represent a sovereign nation.
It all comes down to who does the delegate represent? Individuals or the government of the Cherokee Nation? It represents the government of the Cherokee Nation.
Mullen and the rest of the delegation support seating Teehee and making good on the government's promise, meaning it's now up to House leadership.
We're pretty good at where we are in the process of things, and I think we're going to start seeing some action.
And if and when Cherokee Nation delegate Kim Teehee takes a seat here at the United States House of Representatives, I'll be here to cover it. From our Washington Bureau, I'm Oklahoma's own Alex Cameron.